It's us. On it, everyone you know, everyone you've ever heard of, lived out their lives. Every king, every peasant, I'm sorry, why are we on Harry Styles?
I don't know, I'm just listening.
Well, could you listen less cool?
We're back with Ryan Gosling's recent turn as the host of SNL. Well, now the three-time Oscar nominee is gearing up for the release of his next highly anticipated film. It's called Project Hail Mary. And in it, he plays a middle school science teacher who suddenly finds himself at the center of a daring mission to save humanity. Take a look.
He has incredible hearing. He can see through walls. Personal space is at a premium.
Who is Grace talking to? Question.
There's no way you can hear me right now.
Can hear. Who are you talking to?
You can hear this.
Yes, Grace say you can hear this.
Oh, Ryan Gosling, welcome back, sir. Welcome back.
Sir. Thank you for having me.
I am not just saying this because you're sitting here and I saw the film yesterday. It is hands down one of the best films I've seen in recent memory. Not an exaggeration, not hyperbole.
What?
And here's the thing, I'm not alone. I want to read you just a few of the reviews. Project Hail Marys is 2026's first great movie. Ryan Gosling saves the universe and movies. Ryan Gosling proves he can have chemistry with The Rock. Those are just a few of the headlines that have already come out. The movie's not even out yet.
Did my mom write those?
Stop. When did you know?
Check.
When did you know you had something special?
You know, when I received, so about almost 6 years ago, I received the manuscript from the writer Andy Weir, and you know, I had no context for it wasn't published yet, so there was not even a log line. I had no idea what I was in for. Just this incredible opportunity to produce and star in this story. And you know, what followed is something that I think, you know, will be one of the great gifts of my career. It was just the opportunity to make a story like this that was such an adventure. I mean, you go to another galaxy, you make friends with an alien, you save the stars, but at the same time, it was also this reminder of what we're capable of as human beings, and it had so much hope in it, and came during lockdown when movie theaters were shutting down and film productions were shutting down. So it just was this, you know, just this incredible opportunity to have some hope and to make something, you know, that seemed impossible, but also, you know, was going to be worth all the effort.
It's about hope. It's about sacrifice. It's about bravery. It's about self-discovery. It's about friendship. But the reality is, you spend a lot of this film in scenes by yourself, and when you're not by yourself, you're with The Rock. Your best friend becomes, we're not spoiling anything because it's been in the previews, it's The Rock.
Yeah.
I thought it was CGI until I read you actually had puppeteers operating said Rock?
Yes, 5 puppeteers. His name is Rocky. He's from a planet called Arid. He has no face. He has many arms. He's a rock.
They're the puppeteers.
And he's just the best alien friend you're ever going to have. You know, but he's kind of high maintenance, as you can see. He travels with like an entourage.
Yeah.
They call themselves the Rocketeers.
The Rocketeers.
They very, like, kindly try and hide so that you can just experience the puppet, but they dress like ninjas, which is a little bit distracting. You know, but it's incredible, the artistry that they have, and I think it's part of the magic of the movie is that he's not CGI. I mean, there's CGI elements to him, but he's there in the room, and there were times I felt like I had an alien friend. You know, we were just doing scenes together, and then because James Ortiz, the puppeteer, is so brilliant at what he does, we're able to improvise and take the scenes in new directions, and so what follows is something that's actually happening. And so you can feel that in the film. You can't believe you're gonna cry over a faceless rock alien by the end of this film, but you will. And it's the magic trick of the movie, and it's a testament to the puppeteers who made him real enough that you care that much about him.
One of the things I realized as I was watching this, you've got Ryan Grace in this film, Ken and Barbie, and then the stuntman in Fall Guy. All of these films, it's you in someone else's orbit on this journey of discovery. And the character you are at the end of the movie, very different from the character you are at the beginning of the movie. Was that by design, or was that just an accident?
All three characters, or this character?
All three characters. Is that the kind of role that you're typically drawn toward?
I do. I think it's helpful, I think, to see characters that are don't believe in themselves and find self-belief. You know, I find I can relate to that, especially when I take on a role. These things are challenging. Sometimes they feel like overwhelming, and I think I can kind of lock into even no matter how different the character is, and those are three very different characters, I can sort of tap into that core idea of, like, you know, you try and find it in you if you don't know it's there. And I think what I love so much about this film is it's the most pure expression of that I've ever done. This sense that we're capable of more than we realize, and we're capable of more than we're being told.
You're going to be in space later this year as well, I've been told. Yes. Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars universe. What can you tell us? Just give us something. I know they'll shoot you if you give us too much.
Yeah, like lightsaber to my neck.
Star Wars Starfighter.
Star Wars Starfighter. It's an original story. It's outside of the timeline of the other Star Wars films. It's new characters, new adventure, and I think it's pretty great. I'm really, really excited about it.
All right. I can't let you go without talking about SNL for just a moment.
Okay.
I mean, one of our favorite sketches around here in recent memory was Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, yeah.
And the best part of the sketch...
My beautiful guys.
Well, you clearly have a hard time in the sketch keeping it together. But is that a result of the rest of the cast going out of their way to make it difficult for Ryan Gosling to keep it together?
No, first of all, one thing they don't tell you is that when you do SNL, you don't sleep for a week.
Okay, so you're delirious, too.
Completely delirious when you get there. And then you're working with people like, you know, that are intentionally trying to destroy you.
Yeah.
And I just, good luck not laughing. I don't know. I know you're supposed to take your comedy more seriously. Yeah. I don't know. But I can't do it. It's too hard.
We wanted to give you something before you left. We got a little gift for you because we were told this is a first for you, even for a guy who's done so much in his career.
Oh my God, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Gosling is now officially a Lego character as well.
What?
There you are.
Can you believe it? That's Rocky.
There's Rocky.
And there's, you know, it makes me feel big to be made so small. So thank you.
That's a first, and again, bold prediction here. This may be Ryan Gosling's first Oscar as well. So it's tremendous.
Wow.
So well done. Congratulations.
You. I'll take this.
Yes, you can have that.
That's good enough for me.
You can have that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Again, by the way, he's going to come back and. We're going to chat with Sandra Hüller in our third hour. Project Hail Mary, though, hits theaters on Friday.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.